The Pittsburgh Steelers may be on the verge of making a game-changing move that could send shockwaves through the NFL. Rumors are swirling that the Steelers are considering a trade for none other than Aaron Donald, the dominant defensive force from the Los Angeles Rams. Yes, you heard that right. Aaron Donald, one of the most feared players in the league, could potentially end up wearing the black and gold. Now, imagine a Steelers defense already known for its tenacity and skill, adding another superstar to their roster. It's a thought that has fans and analysts alike buzzing with excitement. The prospect of Donald lining up alongside the likes of Heyward and Larry Ogunjobi is enough to make any offensive coordinator break out in a cold sweat. But how did this tantalizing possibility come about? Well, it all started with Michael Lombardi, a former NFL front office member, who dropped a bombshell during his appearance on the Pat McAfee show. Lombardi posed the question of whether the Rams would entertain the idea of trading their prized possession if their season took a turn for the worse. And that's not all. Jason McIntyre of Fox Sports went even further, boldly predicting that the Rams would part ways with Donald during their upcoming rebuilding phase. McIntyre speculated that the Rams, in search of a fresh start, might be willing to let go of their defensive stalwart. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The Pittsburgh Steelers, with their deep ties to the city and a history of producing legendary defenders, could be in the perfect position to make a move for Donald. After all, he grew up in Pittsburgh, attended Pitt, and still returns home every offseason to train at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. The connection is undeniable. But what would it take to acquire such a generational talent? Well, it certainly won't come cheap. The Steelers, known for their shrewd draft pick management, would need to part with valuable assets to secure Donald's services. It's a high-stakes gamble that could potentially pay off in a big way. Of course, there are still many questions to be answered. Where would Donald fit into the Steelers' defensive scheme? How would they navigate the logistics of the trade? These are details that will be ironed out when the time comes. But one thing is clear: if Donald becomes available during the season, and the Steelers find themselves in a position to contend for the Super Bowl, they must seize this opportunity. Aaron Donald's resume speaks for itself. 9 Pro Bowl appearances, over 100 sacks, and a staggering 160 tackles for loss. He is a game changer, a wrecking ball on the field, and a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Adding him to the Steelers' already formidable defense would send shockwaves through the league. So, Steelers Nation, keep your eyes peeled. This is a story that could redefine the trajectory of the Pittsburgh Steelers. But for now, we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds. One thing's for sure, though, the possibility of Aaron Donald donning the black and gold has Steelers fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this electrifying saga. Before we go, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Pride channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We want to hear your thoughts on this potential game-changing move. Do you think Aaron Donald could be the missing piece that propels the Steelers to glory? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more exciting news, right here on Steelers Pride channel.